joining me on my colouring quest. So today it's the anticipated video of completed pages, but as I did not do one last month, this is for both April and May 2025 completed colouring pages. And even though it's 2 months, I still haven't completed that many. So let me just move these to the side and I shall get started. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with my PDFs. Why does the colour look so different? Let me just, oh dear. Okay, I think I had it on, don't know, that still doesn't look right. I think that's as close. Oh, that looks better. That's probably how I had it start with. Why does it say that I'm filming upside down? Oh, I'll fix that afterwards. Anyway, so first up, I have this completed page, and this is actually from a Colour in Heaven. It is Art Nouveau Angels Special by Angela Sassa. And this is a digital version that I have, so I printed it out onto the Nina card stock, which I love the letter size of it, you know, because it's not A4, it's like a standard letter size. And yeah, I think it fits a lot of illustrations nicely. I don't know why, I find it a good size to colour on. So on this I used the Faber-Castell sketch markers, which are like alcohol markers, as a base over everything that you can see it there. And then I have used Black Widow pencils and Posca pen. So the Posca pen I used as I do in the eyes, but I also used it to go over the outline to make the what do you call it, like a shawl? Yeah, look a bit see-through. But yeah, I like the simplicity of this design, like just a few trailing flowers down here. I think it's really pretty. So I kept it sort of soft, subtle and sort of natural nature sort of colours. The only things I didn't know how to colour were the moth butterflies and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I have no idea. So just randomly with what I had. So that is from the Art Nouveau Angel Special of Colour in Heaven, which I'm guessing is still available from them to digitally purchase, I'm guessing. Next up, I have one from Raider Prints, and it is this one. Wow, that grass looks really green on camera. I mean, it is really green in person, but it is not quite that neon. Although I sometimes find that once I've finished filming the video and I go back, they don't look as bright anymore. I don't know if it's just my phone, what it does, my camera, I don't know. But yeah. So anyway, I coloured this one to like resemble me partially. Yeah, so hair colour, skin colour, eye colour. If you can't tell, it's like a greyish colour, which is me. And I literally own this outfit. Like, yeah, it is like one of the most comfortable outfits, including the shoes, like including the fact that they are like platform Converse type pink shoes. And then these are like jackdaws. I don't see them at the minute because I think like that part's over, but I would see them in the mornings like foraging for like sticks and stuff, and then you would see them fly to the trees like to make nests for the babies because it's spring. I'm guessing that's what it's for anyway, you know. And then this kitty here is like my brother's cat Beau, although he definitely would not sit on your lap. Like, they say maybe when he's older he'll chill out a bit, like, and be wanting to sit on people, but for the time being he's one of those cats that looks at you and quite honestly most of the time looks a bit angry. But yeah, no, he has his moments where he is like really, really cute and cuddly, but that is normally the morning before you have fed him, because he wants to act cute so he gets his breakfast, and then after that he doesn't want to know you anymore. I think this is this is probably the same for a lot of cats. So yes, so I used alcohol markers, Brute Venus square pencils and Posca pen. Yes. I do think these birds turned out quite cute. Because to start with, they put me off a bit because I was like, oh, I can colour the cat as Bo, I can colour that as me. And then there was 2 birds in the hair. And that's when I remembered the jackdaws. So yes, that was by Raider Prints, and I got that on Etsy. Next up is my last PDF. Now some time ago, I can't remember what it was even for now, but I used the Faber-Castell Gold Faber like water pens, and I did the background in this one. So I finished it off with some alcohol marker and Brute Venus square pencils. Yeah, I'm both happy and a bit like meh with this one. Like, I'm happy it's done, but it's not my favourite page that I've ever coloured. Her hair looks like seaweed, which was what I was going for in the end, because it took me forever to figure out what to do with that, because they've drawn it like with quite a specific texture in mind. Oh, and this is Kevin Teao art from the Astro Kawaii. I have the digital version, and this is Cancer, which we're coming up to because that's my sign. So yes, not far away for that. I'm just glad to get one done in this, because I love the idea of colouring the like star signs and astrology and all of that, but I never actually get around to doing it. Like, I have so many. I think we probably all do. And then we're like, oh, we can colour one a month to fit with which sign it is, and then we tend to like do 1 or 2 and then it sort of drops off the face of the earth, doesn't it? But yeah, this was fun. And yeah, because this was where I figured, like, well, I found out, those water pens do work, just use them on proper watercolour paper and you'll be fine. Because what I tried it on before, what was it? I can't even remember what I was trying to colour now. It's been too long. Anyway, moving on. That was from Astro Kawaii by Kevin Teao Art. Next, we're moving on to actual books, and I'm going to try and do the older ones first, because that makes sense to me. That is in this book, which is, oh my gosh, please tell me I have it. Oh, it's translated on my phone. I always make that mistake. By Union Sama, and I think that this is the, I want to say the 3rd book of Flower Girls. I think it's the 3rd one. I think this is the most recent one that I got, and it's why I coloured one in here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Anyway, I coloured this bunny page. Ooh, crack the spine a bit. Let's zoom in a little bit, shall we? So here we have this page. What did I use? I used Posca pencils and Posca pens. This was when I first got a couple of the small sets of Posca pencils, Yeah, I'm actually planning to buy the full set, just probably be next month, because I might have some birthday money then, you know. But yes, and I enjoyed colouring each bunny a different colour. Fluffy butt, like squish. It's like a candy floss. And then we've got banana bunny. We've got this little shy one over here. It's cute. Personality wise, I'd probably choose this one. This one's just like loving every minute of it. This one wants the attention. And it's like, me next, me next. Anyway, yeah, had fun with that one. And I always like seeing the original version on the other side. And these books are stunning. And I got this off of Etsy. And it's one of two places that I got it from, because I can never remember which one I got specific books from. It was either Cool Craft Book or Chill and Sarah. They are the main two that I use because I trust that my books are going to get to me in one piece, and even if I have to pay a little bit extra, I do not mind, because I tend to find like 4 or 5 books that I want and then save up, and then it sort of chops the delivery charge off as you get to the paying stage. Like, obviously you still pay for delivery, but like the more books you have, the sort of more it eases the wallet. So next up I have the Colour in Heaven Pocket Cat City. And oh, who are the designs by? It doesn't say it on the front cover on some of these, so you have to look on the inside. Down here it says Lainey Teao. So, and I coloured one page in here, and I realised I haven't wrote down what I've used, but I think I can pretty much closely guess, because this was when I had the Faber-Castell sketch markers, and also the grey that I used was the Pitt pens, the Faber-Castell Pitt pens. And then I think the pencils that I used were the Black Widow. I could be wrong on the pencils. It's been far too long. I mean, I think I posted this one on Friends of Colour in Heaven Facebook group. But yeah, and then Posca pen. And I just think they're so cute. Look at them. Just flying around their city. And this is cute. Like all the little city buildings, but cute cats. So obviously I got it because it was cats, and quite honestly it's like futuristic cyber city, which you don't see all that often in books. Yeah, that is Cat City. Oh, I need to really crack down on colouring in the Colour in Heaven that I haven't touched yet. Oh my gosh, they are piling up a bit, because I buy them if I see, like, if they're released and I like them, I will buy them, because you know that a few months down the road they might be out of stock and can never get them again like that. And yeah, I know some of them are available digitally, but not all of them. And then obviously some of them the artists will then release later on the illustrations in like their own book. But I don't know, I like having the Colour in Heaven copies. If further down the line I end up purchasing something that has some of the illustrations in again, then that does happen, but it's not very often. So next we're going to go with another Colour in Heaven. This time it is the Mermaid special. I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit. And I love this page. So super proud of it. And we're getting the light shine on it. Why is it always the ones that you want to show off more? You can never pick them up on the calendar. Oh my gosh, camera. Right, let's move the light. Let's just turn the light down a bit. Oh gosh, now it's all fuzzy. I swear ever since my phone did an update, my camera's gone weird. Like, I don't always like software updates. Right, well, I can hold her up there and then show like this. And I did the tutorial on the tails, and I had people ask about skin tones, so I do plan to show like how I do skin tones. It's just going to take a while because I would want to pick pictures where you can like have a sort of large face shape. Like seriously, how do I don't know, maybe having the light there is helpful. Yeah, so I want to try and do sort of like a skin colouring series, but I will mention probably in any video that I do for that, every time I colour a skin tone, I don't always pick up the same combination of pencils. It might be same sort of colour sort of thing, like I might use that blue, that whatever, but yeah, but I will show various combinations for various skin, is what I'm trying to say, in a really long and waffled way. So yeah, really love that. And I didn't say, did I? Faber-Castell Polychromos and Posca pen, or Posca pens, because I used like the whole sort of pastel set that I have on those dots in the background. So yeah, really happy with that one. Sorry. So that's Mermaid Special. Oh, it is issue 126, because there are a few mermaid issues. Oh, and this was by Christine Karen, that design. Next up, we have one of my all-time, probably favourite completed pages. Right, I can zoom back in a bit now. Maybe I was too far zoomed out for that other one, I don't know. So this is Dark Fairy Tales by Kirby Rosanes. I'm sure everybody has seen this book and love it by now. And I coloured Cinderella's Dance with Death, and oh my gosh, this took absolutely ages, as you may well know if you have come across my video for it. So yeah, I started with a wash over the whole page of the Kurotaki Gansai Tambi watercolours. Then I have gone on top with Faber-Castell Polychromos. A very detailed background. Very annoying. Very satisfying to see once it's done. And I have used Posca pens, or Posca pen, just the white one, and a lot of it, because it is, if you look up here, it is everywhere. Everywhere. And then I used some stickles in the colour Stardust on her dress. Oh, and her tiara. Yes, we're gonna pick you up. Like wee, it's all sparkly. Yay. And even the people in the background, they took a long time, even though they are tiny. Like her in the background right there, in the brown, kind of creeped me out. And also the guy in the background there, he looks like an alien. I did not intend for that. Like this little guy. Is it a lady? I don't know. It looks like an alien. But hey ho, death is there, so why not aliens? So yeah, really happy with that. And yeah, I've seen this page coloured a million times now. And I love every version. Like, I'm like, how are there so many versions of the same page looking amazing out there already? It is a popular page. I've also seen this one done, like miracles done on that one as well. But I think it's gonna take a lot of patience for me to like pick another page and set my mind to it, because yeah, they are stunning. I might pick one of the Red Riding Hood pages next, because they're some of my favourites. But I also love, that's cool, I do love that. But yeah, I do love them. I quite like this one. I love like the motion that's in this. Like you can tell exactly what's happened and what's going to happen. When I look at this, I'm like, that is a lot of woodwork. That's definitely a watercolour base or Inktense or something. But yeah, so many. Oh, I didn't even cross my mind for mermaid, did it? Ooh, I am so sorry. Yeah, anyway, I was busy. Like, I didn't do much mermaids. I am planning to finish a couple of mermaids off in June though, although my June colouring so far is nil. Like, nothing's happened yet. Well, basically I've been on holiday to Turkey, came back, and then, yeah, I done a bit of colouring in Turkey. I will show you them in a moment. So that was Dark Fairy Tales by Kirby Rosanes. The other mermaid that I've done, I don't know, my brain just went, wait, didn't I have more mermaids? And I'm like, I've already showed you. There's the Colour in Heaven one. So, oh, forgot to say, this is the Mermaids colouring book by Jasmine Becket Griffith. Got it on Amazon. Don't know why it took me so long to get around to buying this book. But yes, I thought this year is finally the year to bite the bullet and buy it. Again, don't know why it took me so long, because I love her artwork. So this is Posca pencils, Posca pen. Acrylic paint is the Champagne Gold Deco Art Extreme Sheen that I've put on the tail here. Let me just hold it up a bit. It is very shiny, lovely. But I did slightly go over the paint with a black to add a bit of shading, because it, you know, when you put flat paint down and it just looks odd, like it's not meant to be. So I added a bit of shading on top and it looks less odd now. And let me just zoom out a slight touch so you can see the whole thing. But I like these ones because I like just a bookmark, and when you don't know where to start in the book, something like this is really nice. But I just love everything. But again, I want to do it justice. Oh, but those Posca pencils, they worked fabulously on here. I wanted to do this one, but I never got around to it. I wanted to do the stormy sky with the reflecting in the water. But thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, that's going to take like 20 million hours. So I kept putting it off and it never happened. And then, yeah, I went on holiday and then May was over. But yeah, I do love this, and I love how I was able to make it look like she is in the water and you can still see stuff like underneath the water. Does that make sense? I hope so. But yes. I also like the fact that all her illustrations are named and you can look up her version. I went completely differently with my version, it seems. But yeah, I do love looking up the original. So it's like, you see how differently it can be coloured. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful book. So that is Jasmine Becket Griffith Mermaids. Right, last but not least is a new book to me. It is Carla Magana's Macarons sketchbook. And I have found I really love her sketchbook styles. If you have been here anytime, the only completed book I have is of her Carla Magana's Spooklet sketchbook. And I basically take that with me if I go on holiday or anywhere, because they are quick, fun, chill, relaxed. Do whatever you want with the page, not scared of messing it up. You just have fun kind of books. Sorry, I keep knocking the table. Yes, so this is the Macarons sketchbook, and I did 2 before I went on holiday. I started with the very first one, which I love how it turned out. This is like a little sort of French macaron, macaroon, I don't know, sort of lady, and I think she turned out great. I love the squiggles in the background. So this is, yeah, I've completely not wrote down what I've used for this book because I never took post-it notes or anything with me on holiday, and I figured I'm only using the same pencils anyway. But I still never wrote it down for these ones before, but I use the same. So I use Posca pencils. I use those sketch markers for a base, and then the squiggles, like I put the colour next to what I shaded in. So I shaded this with the dark blue sketch marker, so that got blue squiggles next to it. Purple sketch marker, so purple squiggles next to it. You get my idea, which is why over here it is a little bit warmer, because I've got the pinks and the peaches, and then the rest is very blue-grey, but I really like it. So those sketch markers, the Posca pencils, and a white Posca pen. Next is the next page. I know, right? Did you think I was going in order? I'm not after this. Trust me. So this is like the same sketch markers. Basically, I've used those sketch markers as a base on anything that I show you today. So yeah, sketch markers, the Posca pencils, Posca pen in white, and then this on her skirt is the, oh gosh, what is it called? One moment, where is it? That's a very good question. It's the Stickles glitter gel in, what colour is it? It's like a black colour. Oh my gosh, one moment. Here we are, Dark Matter, little Stickles glitter gels, and I was actually surprised with these Stickles gels. They dry faster than the normal Stickles glue, which I thought, because it's actually quite thick, I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to take forever to dry, and it did not. I still left it open for ages, but you know, it did not take as long to dry, which I'm still a little bit baffled by. I'm guessing different formula. But yeah, I love how she looks like she's ready to go out on, like, go out in the night on the town. That did not come out in the right order. Hey ho, let's move on. So I've based a few others in here that I haven't completed, but I will try and find the ones that I did. Okay, this one, I love the colour that I got on this, and I was inspired on my holiday by the flowering tree that was growing up the wall outside my hotel room, and the flowers were this lovely pinky orange colour. The camera is not going to pick up the exact different tones very well, but they were so pretty. And yeah, so she got based off of that. I had already put a base layer of pink, like a pale pink, on her hair, so this is why I picked her to do that colour. But yeah, she looks like she's ready for holiday with the sunglasses as well, so I thought it was pretty fitting to have her like that. Again, Posca pencils, Posca pen. That is it. because like when you go on an aeroplane, you can't pack every single colouring supply. So I literally had my Posca pencils, my white Posca pen. That was it. So the other one I coloured on the aeroplane on the way to holiday, and it was this lady. She looks like she is very rich and lets everybody else know that she's very rich and a little bit snooty maybe. I don't know. There's the vibes I get. And my niece was sat next to me. She's 12 and she was like, yeah, she does look a bit snooty. She might not have used that word, but you know, the slang of the young ones. I can't remember what she said. You know, you feel old, like when the 12-year-olds coming out with all different words and you're like, yeah, let me think what that could actually mean. But yeah, considering I was sat on an aeroplane colouring this, I had the base, which was pretty much similar colours, but this didn't even take that long. Like, it wasn't even the whole flight, and the flight was only 4 hours. I think this must have taken, what, 30 minutes to an hour to finish? Mostly because I wanted to take my time because I have nothing else to do, but I really enjoyed looking out the window because I had the window seat on the aeroplane, which was lovely. Like, I know a lot of people don't like to look down, but I just kept looking down and I was like, oh, we're over the sea. Oh, we're over what looks like to be land. Wonder where we are. And then you get to certain places and you're like, yes, that's Greek islands. I recognise them. And that is one I need to finish. Oh, and this one. This one is one that I started on holiday but finished when I got back home, because obviously I didn't take any stickles or anything with me. Let me show you this sparkle. So the stickles is unicorn, but because it's over the yellow, which is why I love like the transparent sort of stickles or anything glittery, because they sort of adapt to the colour that's underneath them, which I love in this case. And I am super happy with how she turned out. I don't use nearly enough yellow in my colouring, so that is why I thought, I'm on holiday, like nice bright colours around me, like yellow, why not? But I did base her in yellow, obviously, but like I was thinking ahead to a holiday sort of situation. And I believe I have one more that I need to colour as well. Ah yes, I have her. She wasn't giving me holiday vibes whilst I was on holiday. And the other one, the way I've coloured her so far, she's reminding me of Fia Queen from Arrow, the TV series. I don't know why, but if you know, maybe you see it too. So I don't know, but yes, hopefully I'll finish those two off when I colour this month, if I ever colour this month. I really want to colour, but then when I actually sit down, I'm like, oh, I need to relax without doing anything, and then I put a show on. The show takes an hour, and then I'm like, dinner time, bedtime, another day has passed. Anybody else get like that? So that was the last book for the April-May colouring completed pages, and that was Macaron's Sketchbook by Carla Magana, available on Amazon. Like, this is a chunky book, and I believe it's one of her like fairly older books, because when it says other books available, she only has these ones in the front. But yes, I do love it. And at the back you do get some of those test pages and draw your own, but like that is testy draw your own, and that is everything you can colour. So I'm going to be happy for a while with this one. I also bought her new book when I bought this one, the, oh my gosh, what's it called? It's the one with like all the sun and moon. But yes, if you know, you know what I'm talking about. Go check her out. You'll see all her books. They're all great. But I have to pace myself on getting them because, like, with her books, I don't know why, I tend to, like, focus in, like, on that Spooklet sketchbook. So, until next time, I shall bid you farewell. Happy colouring. Hope you're all doing alright. Yeah. Hopefully the weather's nice for you. You're having nice outdoor time if that's what you like. Because I wish I could colour more in the garden, but there's so many limited days that you have free where the weather actually fits in with colouring, because you can't have it windy, you can't have it raining, it has to be sort of chill and mellow and not blazing hot but not cold. And yeah, when you're in the UK, that is like maybe 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. I'm kidding, but not really. Right, so until next time, thank you for joining me on my colouring quest. Goodbye.